birthday. So I'm making this video because it is my birthday today, and I wanted to take some time to reflect, but also to encourage you guys. But honestly, it's to encourage myself as well. It says in the Bible over 500 times to remember what God has done, and so I just wanted to take some time and reflect on the past 6 years or so. Um, and just remind myself what God has done for me and through me over these past 6 years, but also to encourage you guys and to know that things you never know what can happen over the span of a couple months, couple years, and so just to stay encouraged and to keep pushing forward. So let's take it back to 2020. So in 2020, I went through a really bad breakup. Probably should not have been in the relationship anyway, but there I was. Um, and then honestly, I spent most of the year trying to get back into that relationship, and unfortunately, I did. We were friends with benefits for a couple like 2 months at the end of the year, and that ended badly as it often does. And so 2021, I was like, you know what? I made my mistakes. Whatever. I'm just gonna move forward, focus on school. Well, unluckily for me, I had to 2 weeks into my last semester, my senior semester of college. I had to drop all of my classes to go help the Army National Guard distribute COVID vaccines. So I was like, "Hey, cool. Hey, if this is, hey God, if this is how we gonna do it, cool." And so I went on like a 3 month, like 3-ish month bender. I was partying, drinking, just not making good choices, and uh, that was like January, February, March, into some of April, and this is where things start to change, start to shift. So in April, I kind of had a prodigal son moment, realized that I was not honoring the Lord in the way that I was living, and so I did a 180, and I started honoring the Lord more. And uh, May of 2021, so I actually met my now wife on a dating app. Um, August of 2021, I found out that I didn't need to work anymore. I could just go to school full time, and the military would provide enough financial assistance so that I didn't have to work at all, which was pretty cool. Uh, uh, May of 2022, I graduated from college. I also got the chance to go on a trip to London and Paris, right? Um, June of 2022, I got out of the Army National Guard. In July of 2022, I moved to Bogota, Colombia. While we were in Colombia, we were trying to figure out where when we could get engaged, if we when we could get married. And so December of 2022, there was a lot of questions up in the air. We had no idea kind of what was going to happen in our lives, and we were feeling really discouraged, but like I said, we were trusting the Lord and trying to honor Him and seek Him. And so by May of 2022, we actually were engaged. Um, November of sorry, let me not skip so far ahead. By June of 2022, we were living back in the States, and we both had jobs teaching at a private Christian school in Naperville, which is where we still work. November of 2022, we were married, so 11 months after we didn't know what was going to happen in our lives, um, when we were going to be married, when we were going to get engaged, not in that order, obviously, but within the span of 11 months, it's so cool to see how God worked it all out as we trusted Him and kept seeking Him actively. And so I just want to take a moment and just encourage you guys that you and encourage myself, because there's so many things that I still am looking for and hoping for that haven't happened yet. We desire to have kids, and I desire to do comedy full time and this and that, and it can be so easy to look at what's not happening. But I think that what's important is staying faithful to God's God's plan and God's will. And I think that um, I just want to encourage you guys to trust in the Lord with all your heart, lean not to your own understanding. You never know where life will take you as you keep seeking Him and keep trying to better yourselves and to move forward in life. So I hope you guys have a wonderful Valentine's Day. I hope you guys will follow me on all social media platforms, Thurston Stevenson, and that you'll sign up for my newsletter. EP coming out next month. Talk to you guys soon.